Hello world, this is Geo Freakazoid Martinez, and this is Natural Frequency, and I'm here with my brother Miraj, the Balance King. Let us know a little bit about you, sir.
Well, I am one of the original members of the Freak Show. I joined 2004. It was established in 2002. And right now I'm a self-taught acrobat that's specializing in hand balancing.
So as we mentioned, we're both part of the Freak Show crew. You know, the Freak Show crew is where I come from. It's a original b-boy crew. We used to battle all the time, all across the world, and really that's what got me into movement and flow and balances, you know, before jiu-jitsu. But I want to know, and I think the world is kind of curious, what got you into even wanting to breakdance in the first place?
Well, it was strange. I was walking down the street and a garage was open and I saw 5 guys just breakdancing in there, and I thought it was, I didn't even understand what was going on. I had no introduction to the music or anything like that, and I was just seeing these guys flip around, do power moves and stuff like that, and I was just amazed, and I wanted a part of that.
So, you know, we battled for a lot of years as a crew, as the Freak Show. We learned a lot about our bodies and about movement and control and balance and stuff like that. But after that, how did you continue your journey? You know, what was next after that? You know, we couldn't battle forever, and if we did, you know, what else did you do with yourself?
Well, I felt like there was still a lot of like pride and ego, and you know, just being a battler and stuff like that, you have a certain mentality and stuff like that. I needed to find something to let some of that go and diminish it and like just alter my ego just a little bit. So I found yoga. It was very calming for me, and then I fell in love with it, and then I thought maybe I can also teach it too, since it's something that's just commonly in my practice. Like, kind of already been doing it without knowing, like always stretching and everything like that, focusing on my breath with it, and so that's what I did. I pursued yoga, but in doing that, I fell in love with something else completely more, and that was acrobatics. I found it as a more gentler way that I can come to an approach and still have almost that same rush that I did from dancing.
So through breakdancing and movement, like, it's a physical thing, but how does it make you feel inside?
That's a pretty complex question. There's a lot of emotions in it that's definitely involved.
I guess if you could break it down in, you know, just simple words. Doesn't have to be like I just want to see, like, what I'm trying to get out of you is how does, like, what do you feel? You know, is it just a physical thing, or is it also like a mental thing? You know, maybe you feel happy, maybe.
It's like a sense of freedom for sure. Anytime you're flowing or moving or balancing, you feel like a sense of freedom. It's going through your body. Everything else is getting blocked out. Your senses are just focusing and honing in on what you're doing. And that to me is like, you're not paying attention to all the crap that's going through your day, or maybe the anxiety that you had before you were doing it. You're having to physically focus on that moment at the time, so it's like freedom.
Can anybody learn movement and flow and balance and strength and flexibility? Is it something that's natural in everybody, or is it something that only a few people can learn?
I think it's for everyone. It doesn't matter the body type, the person's capabilities at the time. It's more so the willingness to go through the process. Everybody will excel at different rates, that's of course, but it definitely is for everybody.
So this is the first Natural Frequency episode, and you know, I'm super happy to have you involved because
I'm honored, man, I'm honored.
I know you for a long time, and you're sick, you know, you're just sick with movement and balance and just understanding your body. I know it because I seen you do some crazy stuff that no one could do ever. Some amazing stuff that I could never do. Also got his blue belt in jiu-jitsu, his 10 planet blue belt in jiu-jitsu. And you know, like he said, he studied yoga more like something for himself. So he's aware of his body more than a lot of people. But the stuff he can do is just freaking amazing. And you know, just like back in the day, me and him used to play. So we're both just gonna play. That's what we're gonna do right now, because that's what we do with our bodies. We play. So you ready to play?
Yep, let's do it.
quick, you're all lucky, we're all lucky. Miraj is gonna show us a little bit of his tricks, a little bit of stuff he knows that we don't know. So let us know what's up, baby.
Cool. So what I'll be demonstrating today is the air baby. It's a one-handed pose. Goes like so. And yes, it's a little deceivingly hard, but it's okay. There's ways to progress into it. First, you would start with your basic crow, common yoga pose. Get it solid. And then the progression from there would be the flying crow, where you disconnect the leg from the arm. You're going to be slightly turning your hip out when you're doing it and shooting the leg towards the middle. Once that becomes fairly easy, you're going to take the hand now and turn it to a 45. See how that places? Now the knee's going to connect. You can drag the leg out, extend the arm out, and extend the leg out. There's the air baby.
So even though I got some experiences with some kind of balances, I never been as good as Miraj in balances. You know, he's always been the best one out of all of us with his balances. Him and Ross Hudson have the best balances in our freak show crew. So I'm gonna take some tips from Miraj and see if I could develop a better air baby. So where should I start from?
Since you already have the crow, I've seen you do.
This is the crow with two knees
Yes.
in here. All right.
That feels stable to you, right?
That feels pretty good.
Now try it with one leg released up. Nice. Now even just go for your air baby. And so when you're thinking about the air baby too, think of it more as, instead of just a stagnant balance where you're sitting on your shelf, you're always extending to relieve all the weight from your arm. So let's see that air baby. Get it nice and clean and extended. I know you can do it.
It's really too hurt though. Hold on.
Nice, there it is.
Not that good, but next time you see me, I'll have it better.
I know.
I promise.
I'm gonna be getting on your case.
God damn it. All right. Well, either way, that was you know, me attempting a little bit of those moves, and I learned a lot already. You know, we're always learning. Each one teach one. We're always a student in everything we do. So my final thought on this natural frequency session with my buddy Miraj is that we all have different abilities. We all have different talents. We all have different bodies. We all have different minds. But something that we all feel that's normal and natural is we all want to move. We all want to express what's inside through our physical body, through balance, through flows, through different things that we can do. Some people play sports. Some people fight MMA. You know, but we have to move. If you don't keep moving with your body, then, you know, your body gets old, your body gets stale. You know, Miraj is teaching me that I can always learn. Even someone with experience of years of training, there's always little tips and new tricks that I can learn. And if I give up in learning, then I'm gonna stay stuck where I'm at forever. And I wanna keep evolving. And the way to keep evolving is to keep listening, keep learning, and keep studying, and always remain a student. And always do what feels natural. This is natural. Being you is natural. Moving is natural. When you wake up, first thing you do is, you move. It's natural. Alright, so let's keep that natural frequency alive. We're gonna have many, many more episodes with many, many more special guests. So stay tuned and make sure you guys try to find us online. Also, how can we find you online?
Hit me up on Instagram, Miraj the Freak Show, and if you're interested in hand balancing and maybe furthering that, you can catch me at Vital Oceanside. I teach 2 weekly classes on Tuesday and Friday at 7:45 p.m.
Do it. Hell yeah, man. Well, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned, like I said, a lot of big things coming. This is just the beginning. Just stay tuned and watch. We're coming for ya. Oos.